Welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be showing you some delicious yarn, and I hope you're all having a great day. I am trying my best to get through my day. If you don't know, I have been struggling with my health for a little while and just having some issues, and so I'm trying to take care of myself, but yet carry on with life. I can't just stop life. You know, I got to carry on, push forward, do what I can, but not push beyond my limits. So that's what I'm trying to find the balance in, you know, taking care of myself, but yet living life and pushing forward. So I have, going to be quite honest with you, I have laid in the bed all day long. That's what I've done. That's what I felt like my body needed. Over the weekend, my face was super swollen, just puffy. And I felt like, oh, big old moon face, probably from prednisone, could be from sodium, from the chicken broth. Now, I don't love chicken broth, but that's sometimes the only thing I can eat. Get down my esophagus is chicken broth or cream of chicken, which I don't care for either one because hot water does not fill me up. Hot water is not a meal. I don't know why people, if you drink a glass of hot water, you drink a drink. But if you eat that hot water in a bowl with a spoon, then you had a meal. I don't think so. Hot water is not a meal. Never will be. But anyway, so I do end up eating a lot of chicken broth and cream of chicken just because. And yes, it's high in sodium, but it's sometimes one of the only things I can get down. And I know there are some that you can buy low sodium and all that, you know, taste equal worse. And Big Daddy bought me a whole bunch, so I got to use that up before I can buy more anyway. So it's not like I'm fixing to run out and buy more buy low sodium ones or whatever. But when all you can have is chicken broth, you got to do whatever you can do to make that taste best. Make it enjoyable. Anyway, guys, so me and Big Daddy a few weeks ago went to Joann's in Shreveport. I live in Monroe, Louisiana, but we do not have a Shreveport here. I mean, a Shreveport. We do not have a Joann's here. But every other Friday, I go to Shreveport for a doctor's appointment. And so a lot of times I go by Joann's. Not every time, although the last few times I have. I won't be this time. I won't be going to Joann's because I have a pile of yarn right here that I'm just going to show you guys. And so we went by there, and I'm going to share some clips of just walking through the store. And I know Big Daddy, he went to the restroom, and while he was in the restroom, I was stuffing that buggy, and then he comes out, and so I saw him coming, and I got around behind the buggy and and an owl, so that when he's coming up, I could get out and record him when he saw the buggy. He was like, oh my gosh. I was like, it's all on sale. I have a great coupon, and I have a gift card. Phoebe wants to say hi real quick. Come on, baby. You gotta help me. You gotta help me. I can't pick you up. Okay. I can't get you. Oh, here she comes. She's gonna climb now. This is my little chihuahua, Phoebe. She likes to come by and say hello. Say hello. I'm Mama's sport baby. She's 4 years old, and she is so spoiled, aren't you, baby? Yeah. And she has two sisters, Sissy and Sassy, who are cats that we adopted a year ago in January, was a year ago. And so she has to keep them in line. All right, baby, can you go get in your puppy bed? Now, we just all got out of the bed together, okay? Like, we're all in the bed, piled up together, loving and snuggling, and we go into another room. They follow me in there and act like they hadn't seen me in days. But We just all got out of bed together. All right, well, let you go get in your puppy bed, okay? Yeah, so I can play with some yarn. All right. And she's fine. She just wants to get up and say hello and then go. So I'm gonna stop the video right here and add in the clips. Hey guys, let's go to Joann's. I bet they have some pretty yarn today, and I'm in need of some pretty yarn. So let's go check it out. And they have Easter stuff out because this was right around Easter time that I was in there. So I'm just looking at all the Easter things. I think Big Daddy might be coming in behind me. So I'm kind of just staying at the front of the store waiting on him. Lots of beautiful Easter things, springtime. I can't remember if this was right after Easter or right before Easter, but it's all on sale. But I didn't think I got any Easter anything. I didn't need anything, I don't believe. But it's still fun to look at it and to see all the pretty stuff and the cutesy ideas that people come up with. I love all that. There comes my honey. So we just walking around the store, just leisurely looking at, you know, all the cute, pretty things. All the things we don't need. And then we come to the yarn. Yay for yarn. So I'm looking at all the beautiful colors of yarn and seeing, you know, what I need for projects. I do have projects in mind while I am shopping for the yarn. I need certain colors for some amigurumi projects. So I'm keeping that in mind as I'm making my yarn choices. And there we have the big value, the big twist value yarn. I love me some big twist. I love value yarn, basic yarn all the way around. And I do use a lot of big twist, but I also use Mainstay, Craft Smart. I love this yarn. I use all those colors also. So yeah. Lots of pretty, pretty yarn. And there is nothing better, no better therapy than some yarn therapy, right? Yes. Yes, it is. They have a few empty spots because they've had sales. They've had sales like for the last couple of times I've been in there. And so I can see that it's, you know, disappearing as the weeks are going on because, yeah, it's been a lot. But I love looking at the yarn and feeling the yarn, and there the tag goes off, so I got it so I could tape it back around. Such pretty colors. I love all the different shades of the colors and everything. So, yeah. Pink. I needed a couple of shades of different pinks, so that's what I was going for there. Big Daddy's just watching. I think he finally gave up and went and sat down at some point. And then the Red Heart was also on sale. So some of the shades that I needed I couldn't find in the Big Twist, which was on sale for cheaper. So I did come over and pick a few shades that I couldn't find over there in the Red Heart. No, there's Big Daddy. He's still with me. He's hanging in, being a good sport. Suggesting different colors. So he's so supportive. So much eye candy. I love the yarn. I love all the different shades. And Big Daddy's like, get this one. Oh. Love all the yarn. I could spend hours in there just looking at the yarn, just feeling at the yarn, walking around, looking at it. I was trying to stay with the basic colors and basic yarn just because of the projects that I have coming up. I wasn't looking for, you know, fancy yarns that, you know, you might buy for a special project. I was just trying to get some basic colors. I mean, basic, yeah, and basic yarn. Excuse me. Oh, I walked around that I don't know how many times, just looking, and then sometimes I would see a yarn color that I didn't see before and grab it. So it's just, when it's so much yarn, it's just hard to see it all at one time. But gosh, they do have some beautiful colors and just beautiful yarns in general. You know, I'm talking about the other brands and such too. Walking around that very last aisle, just checking to see if there was anything I was missing that I needed back there. And that's where a lot of the different yarns or bigger skeins and such are. And I didn't really need anything from that aisle, but it was fun to look at it anyway. That's definitely a good therapy, is walking around looking at some yarn. So many pretty colors, so many different shades. Oh my gosh, I could get lost in that. Do you have a favorite brand of yarn that you prefer to use for anything? I mean, I like Premier Basic. I like any basic yarn, pretty much, is my favorite. And plus whatever's on sale. If it's on sale, I love it even more. But if I had to pick one brand of yarn, I would probably pick Premier. I probably would. But, you know, I also do like the basic yarns from the local stores. I'm pouring me some more tea while I'm talking, if you can't tell. I just refilled my mug with tea. Anyway, just walking around looking at all that yarny goodness. I do like the blanket yarns. Sometimes they are hard to work with. You just have to find the right hook. And it's usually not, for me, it's usually not the size of hook that's wrote on the package. I usually have to get a bigger hook than what's suggested. But once I find that hook, I'm usually good to go. But yeah, so much pretty colors. I'm just trying to walk through and just kind of give you a look-see, not looking at every yarn, but just showing the yarn on the aisle so you can see all the pretty colors and just what's available out there. I just didn't have time to look at all the yarns. I know Big Daddy was probably hurting pretty good about right now. I'm probably ready to go, but at some point I did lose him. He went to the restroom. I'm sure he's thrilled I'm telling you all this. And my buggy was filled up with yarn while he went to the restroom. So that's his fault. He shouldn't have run off and left me. But I filled that up, and then I went over and I was looking at some charms and beads because I just like pretty colors. And some of the projects that I am going to be making, I do need some, you know, colorful charms and beads and such. So I was giving them a look-see and seeing what they have. I don't think I'm on the right aisle right there, but I was looking for what I was looking for. Just checking out, seeing what they had, seeing what my options were, and seeing if it made me think of a project that I wanted to do. Then I got on the correct aisle with all the beautiful beads that were on sale, but I don't think I bought any beads. I did buy a couple of charms that were also on sale, so it worked out in my favor. Lots and lots of beautiful colors. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know, I just love all those beads. And the charms, they're all just beautiful. Very much so. And they were like 40% off, I believe, so that made it almost half price. So if it was $2.99, you know, it was ended up being like $1.50, so almost. Not quite, because it wasn't 50% off, but close enough. I rounded, okay? I went ahead and just rounded down. And then Big Daddy was coming, and so there he is, seeing my buggy for the first time, full of yarn. He's just like, what? Oh my gosh, what? Love you, Big Daddy. Big Daddy just cracks me up. He cracks me up. Okay, so I'm going to show you all the yarn I bought. I have it all piled up right here. I mean, it's piled up to right here. Now, I'm a basic girl that is extra, okay? I like basic yarn, but I'm extra. I needed some basic colors to put together some projects that I plan on making. I got to get myself in gear, okay? That's what I got to do. I got to get this little pinky situated. It's angry sometimes, but I got to get that little pinky under control and these two thumbs, and I got to crack out some projects that I have planned. So anyway, I'm just going to show this yarn. It's random. Some of it's just basic colors, but I can tell you what I'm going to do with these basic colors, maybe to give you some ideas and such. Okay, so one thing I did get was this, and I don't know if I got one or two, and they're in bags, so yeah. I got the Big Twist Plush. It's 153 yards, and it's 100% polyester. And this one is called Variegated Pastel, and it is really pretty. It is a number 6 yarn. I plan on making a jellyfish with this. I think a jellyfish will be appropriate for this yarn. I just think that would be very beautiful. So that's my plan. And I have a chair right here that I'm putting my yarn in. So at this moment, I plan to make a jellyfish with that. Oh. Okay, so here's this yarn here. It's been out a while. I've used this in several projects. It's the Big Twist Living. It has been out a while. It was a specialty yarn that I guess they decided to keep out. It's called Inclusity. It's a number 4 yarn, 199 yards, and it is rainbow colored, except the red is not really red, it's more of a rust red, and I wish it was more red, but it works. It still works. Like I said, I've used it in several projects, and it turned out fine. It appears red, but when you're working with it, you're like, this isn't red. I plan to make a crossbody bag with this. That's my plan with that. A granny square crossbody bag. That's my plan with that. Okay, let's see what else I got in here. Alright, this one I'm going to save to show with a different yarn. Just pulling some of these out now. Okay, so I did get this Big Twist Plus yarn. All their Big Twist and Red Heart was on sale. And so that's what I was going for, because I was, you know, I needed a sale because I needed a lot of yarn. Okay, so this one is called Tutti Frutti, and it is the same as that other. It's a 6-weight yarn, 153 yards. And again, I'm going to make a jellyfish with this yarn. I think that will be pretty. One will be pastel and one will be bright colors. So, and I plan to take those to an event that we are doing in June. Big Daddy and I are signed up to do a craft fair thing in June. So I got to crank out some projects, okay? You don't have to hold me accountable. I'm just drinking some sweet tea today in my llamamamakayla sunflower mug that Big Daddy got me probably a year ago. Probably about a year ago, I think. I think actually he gave it to me around Mother's Day about a year ago. So I'm just going to stack these yarns up right here so I can get them, the colors together for... Get down, Sassy. Don't do that. She gets on the back of that chair and gets some claws going. It's a fake leather vinyl chair. And she gets on the back of it and gets some claws going. Okay, here is another Big Twist Living. Again, I made a crossbody bag with these before. I can't remember if it takes 2 rolls or not. I can't remember. So I made sure I did get 2. If it only takes 1, then I'll get to make 2 of them. Alright, so let me see. Oh, I did get 2 of those. I did get 2 of the pastel variegated. So, because again, I didn't know if it would use 1 or 1.5 or something like that. If it uses 1.5, I'll have something left over to make a small jellyfish or an octopus or something. I don't know why, but sea creatures seem to sell. Do y'all find that, or have you seen that, or have you heard other people saying that sea creatures like octopus, jellyfish, axolotls, and different things like that seems to be what sells at craft fairs? That's what I have found. So anyway, if I don't have to use, the cats are wrestling. I was trying to make sure they had each other and not something of mine. If I don't have to use, both, if it just takes 1, I would make 2 of them. And if it uses like 1.5, I'll use a little bit to make like an octopus or something small. So that's the plan for that. So many pretty colors. Okay, and I did get some of the same colors that I'm using in my my birthday blanket, but not all. I just needed some of those colors for something else. So, all right, so here I have one retro stripe red heart, and this is 236 yards. It's a number 4, but it is the retro stripe. I got it for a reason that I will be doing a video on. But yeah, very pretty, very, very pretty colors. I love this color. It's one of my favorite variegateds. I just think it's a lovely, lovely colors. And those colors are what I kind of go towards, as you can tell from that birthday blanket that I am crocheting on. Okay, so what did I get here? I needed to get some yarns for certain projects. Okay, so I needed a yellow for corn on the cob. Don't want my yarn. I'm going to be crocheting some corn, and I got some green for the leaves of it. And these are big twist values, 380 yards, 4-weight yarns. So That's going to be my corn. Let me see if I can pick this bag up that just fell without a lot of craziness. I really don't know how many rolls fell out. Or if some fell out and rolled anywhere. But anyway, I got that green. The yellow is called Varsity Gold. That I'm going to make corn with it. The other was this Varsity Yellow. I just felt like this might look more like corn instead of a bright yellow. And the green is forest green. And I did go ahead and get a couple of forest greens because I need some green for some other projects. And I came to realize that I didn't have any green. Some basic green that wasn't like slime or lime green or citron, or, you know, I know I bought a whole bunch of green for another project that I'm going to do later, but I just needed some amigurumi green. So that's what I did. And it was on sale, so, you know, when it's on sale, you got to grab it up, right? Right. Okay. So, let's see, that brown goes over there. Okay, so I did buy some rainbow colors. I got this Red Heart Super Saver right here that I'm probably going to be making granny square crossover bags. This is the Super Saver Jumbo Stripes, 400 and I can't tell if it's a 5 or an 8. Maybe 82 yards. Maybe. It's a full weight yarn. And it is called Favorite Stripe. So I'm going to be making some crossbody bags in this. Try to get those out. Let's see. I also bought this right here, which is also Red Super Saver Stripes Rainbow. So same thing with that. I'm going to compare those and see how they look different from each other. And I also got the Big Twist Value Happy Rainbow. So lots of rainbow colors. Rainbows make me happy. The rainbow colors make me happy. Okay, so I needed some black. You know, I run out of black fast, and I don't know why. I don't use a lot of black, but for some reason, when I do use black, I guess I use it all. So I needed some basic black, Big Twist Value black. Now I'm going to be making amigurumis or either crossover body bags with these, like granny square bags. That's my plan for most of these projects, is some art dolls, amigurumi things, stuff like that. Trying to look, see what other colors I got that wasn't basic colors. I did get 2 of these. This is the Big Twist Party. It is just very beautiful. I got 2 of them. Is that the only ones I got of that? I thought I might have got another. But it is 100% acrylic. And it is called Party. It's 248 yards. It's a number 4 weight yarn. And let me see if it has a color name. Candy. It's called Candy. And it says Bonbon, I think. But Candy, yes, that's appropriate. So again, I'm going to try to make crossbody bags with that. Put this over here so I don't fall. Okay, so the other that I got that's not just basic, I got the Big Twist Fleck. And you can see that there is some little flecks of different colors in that. So I did get 2 of these. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to take more than one to make a granny square crossbody bag. It's 208 yards. And this one is called Strawberry Smoothie. I just love the bright pinkness of it. I just thought that was really pretty. Very pretty pink. It's called Strawberry Smoothie. Wow, I like it. I like it. And then I got 2 of this color. I have another one somewhere. But I did get 2 of this one. It is the blue called this one is called Pool Party. And it's just a bright blue and with flecks in it. So I can't wait to see how those work up. I think they will be pretty. Oh yeah, I did get 2 of those. I did get 2. And I got this variegated. I thought that would be cute for a cloud. If I make another cloud doll. This is called Blue Ombre. And I just thought it would be pretty. It's a big twist. I do love big twists. Like everybody, always says, what's your favorite yarn? Whatever's on sale. But I do like basic yarn. Basics are my favorite because I do a lot of amigurumi. I don't do a lot with fancy yarns. I don't have fancy yarns. I might have just a few. I have a little small section of yarns that are not big twists, mainstay, or craft smart. I have a small section that's not that. And that's what I consider fancy yarns. Like, to me, this is almost fancy yarn, okay? Because it's not just simple value yarn. It has flex in it. So I'm a simple girl, but extra. Anyway, so let's see. What other colors do I have here? Okay. I did get... Okay, so going in... I did get some purple. This is called... they only had one lilac in the big twist, and so then I had to go over and get this purple from the next aisle, which is Red Heart. This one's called Lilac, and this is a darker color, but it won't be the same project. I'll just the next project I make with the purple, I'll just do with this color. It's called Lavender, but it is a great bit darker. And so I was trying to get colors in the same tones as I was, picking my colors. So I got this purple. Let me grab this. Let me see if I can reach this bag way over here. Way over there. Okay. They had one slime. I really planned on getting several slimes. If you don't know, they have a big twist slime. It's called slime. It is a radiant green. It is different from spring green or lime green, or it's called slime. It is, and it is like neon. It's not even like citron or any other green that I've seen in any other stores. This is it. This is it. I don't know why. I'm not a green color fan, but this color speaks to me. And I think this color and this color would be amazing together in a project. So I'm trying to work up to that. I just think these two would be amazing together. This one is called Hot Pink, Big Twist Value, and Slime, Big Twist Value. Yes, I want these two colors in a project together. I don't know what it's going to be yet. But I just think that would be amazing together. So anyway, I was trying to get colors in the same tone, such as my blues. Like with this blue, I would definitely use these two together. This is cyan, C-Y-A-N, and this is lilac. Those two go together to me. And let's see, the purple, if I use this purple, I would use this blue because the tones are the same, okay? So this one is sapphire and lavender. So I would put these two together because of the tones. And I think this green here could even go with those, again, because of the tones. Now, yellow is yellow. It's not in the same tone as those yellows. So this yellow here could go with, I don't know if I can pick them all up at the same time. That yellow could go with these, but it can also go with these. So to me, those can all go together. And then I'm not going to be able to pick all those up at the same time to show you. But anyway, the yellow is kind of universal tone. It can go with either set. And then I have my basic blue, which is called Varsity Blue. And I got red to go with it. Red and blue. I do have a 4th of July project that I have rolling around in my head that, you know, may or may not come to life. I'm having to come to terms with that. That sometimes my thoughts aren't going to come to life. Sadly. Okay, so that was the blue and the reds right there. And then I have this pink here. It can go with this set of tones here that I was working with. Not that one. They're all mixing up together. But I had that yellow with this. This pink can go with that because it's kind of in the same tone. And then my oranges, I have this orange here that is called Orange. Big Twist Orange. And then this one is called Varsity Orange. And I didn't buy it this go around, but I have it in there at my desk, a bright orange. You would think this was bright orange, but it's really not. This Varsity Orange, like I said, the bright orange is actually at my desk. And I didn't buy it this go around because I didn't need it for the upcoming projects. So, and then I have this pink here that goes with these tones here. This can go with that also. So, yeah, lots of basic colors. Okay, then I needed something for a pancake. I needed some browns for a couple of reasons. I needed it for a center of an avocado. So I picked up several different browns, and I was asking Big Daddy, what color of these would you pick for avocado center? And then I said, what color would you pick for a pancake? And I can't remember what else there was. This one's come off. Sometimes they're off in the thing at the store, and I just go ahead and get them because I can put a piece of tape on it. That's not going to bother me. But I did get 3 different colors, shades of brown, brownish red. This one is called Toffee. These are all, one of them is not red. One of them is Red Heart, but these others are Big Twist. This is called Toffee. I just think that's a pretty rich brown. And a lot of times I need brown. I only have one shade of brown, and it doesn't work for everything, you know. So I went ahead and just got some different shades. And if you do amigurumis and different small projects like that, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just can't use the same color for everything. This is called Caramel. Yeah, Caramel. And then this one here is a red heart called Buff. And it is, it's a difference in the caramel and the buff. The buff is much lighter. And then the last color I got is called Cinnamon. I've never had cinnamon before. It's kind of a reddish brown. It's really a pretty color. It is. It's really pretty. And so all four of these are drastically different, but I can see them, you know, being used in totally different projects. You just need different shades sometimes of colors. And so, could y'all like, no, get down. I did get this green here that I showed you a minute ago, and I also got this green. I think I got this one for the corn leaves and this one for the avocado. So yeah, that's what I got, some basic colors. I see a color over here, a peach. Is this one peach? Yeah, coral. Coral. Okay, it's not the peach that I bought another time. This is a coral, and I just got it because it was pretty, and I don't have coral. I don't think I've ever seen yarn with coral. I don't think I've ever had any that said coral. So I grabbed it just to add to my stash so that I have some coral yarn. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't show this one right here. It's the black neon stripes with the black in there. So that would be pretty. I think that would make a gorgeous granny square crossover bag. And so I really do want to make some of those and get some of those going. So I think I'm gonna have to divide my day up. In the mornings, work on crossbody bags. At night, work on my birthday blanket. In the middle of the day, work on amigurumis. The reason why I would work on my birthday blanket at night is because I don't have to count stitches. I can just relax and chat with you guys on a video, a Q&A video, or talk to Big Daddy at the same time, or watch TV at the same time. You know, I don't have to count and keep up. In the mornings, same thing with a granny square crossover bag. I wouldn't have to count or something. But then in the middle of the day, when you do an amigurumi, you do have to keep up with, if you're doing, you know, increase 1, 2, 3, increase, you know, you have to keep up with that. So I just need that at a time of day when I'm by myself and can focus on that, because I can't talk and do that at the same time, obviously. I've proven that many times. Anyway, guys, me and Big Daddy had a great day in Shreveport that day. We went to, he actually went in Joann's that day. But I don't know if he came in as soon as I went in or if he came in later. But they do have some chairs in there. So he was able to sit down and just watch me shop. It was right close to the end of a yarn aisle, right close to where the big twist was. And so, I was able to just, you know, step over and ask him, hey, what color you think for this, you know, and give him a choice of a couple colors. And he was helping me pick out colors. So he was support, even though he was shocked at how fast that buggy filled up. But anyway, it really didn't all come to that much because, like I said, it was all on sale that week. And then I had coupons on my phone that was, you know, made it even better. And then I had a gift card also. So yeah, it all was good. But I did love seeing his face when he first saw that whole bucket full of yarn. And I had a couple of charms. I don't think I got beads, but I got to get a couple of charms that I'm going to be doing some projects with. So I'm going to be doing a charm and bead haul video from Michael's, and I'll just throw in the 2 or 3 things I picked up at Joann's. Anyway, guys, I will get busy crocheting this yarn up. I'll be having to give y'all some updates on how things are going with this yarn stash. So yeah, I got to get busy with it very much so. But guys, I will see you all in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet, friends. Love you guys, and I'll see you in a Q&A video probably later on today or early in the morning or sometime or another. Bye, friends.